Twisties. Hey, it's been a minute. I'm back from vacation. I'm back from our virtual fiber shows where I had to spend a lot of time online, so I wasn't able to do some videos. And this vacation I took was just wonderful. I got to go up north. That's what we call vacation anywhere in the state of Michigan. Up to my parents' cottage up in the thumb of Michigan, up on the peninsula. Had a wonderful time with my family and just relaxed. It was great. And then my kids started virtual school here at our house when we got back. So although it was a relaxing vacation, it was also kind of busy for me getting them all set and ready to go and online and in their classes. They're both in high school, so I'm pretty lucky I don't have to sit next to them all day long while they do their thing. I get to sit in here and do my work while they sit out there and do theirs. So anyhow, I hope everyone's had a nice end to their summer, and I don't know, September for me just feels like the beginning of the year. I know in my brain it's January, but for me, September, kind of my brain just resets and I'm raring to go, and I feel like this is the new beginning for my year. So I took that energy while we were off, and Meg and I had a number of meetings, and we really talked about where we want Twisted to go and how we want things to work in this upcoming year. And what we decided was that we really want some more excitement, some more fun. This year has really got us down. I know that you can all relate to that. And we just really feel like we have an opportunity here to get a little bit more creative and do something new and exciting and different that Twisted has not done in the past. And so that's where we are. You can look for more sales. You can look for more frequent events, be they online at this point. You can look for some new and exciting colorways to start coming out. Just a lot of new things are happening, and we're really pleased with our plan. So I thought I'd start there today and talk a little bit about what's going on this month and in part of next month as well, just to get things off the bat. So one of the things that we started off with, many of you get our newsletter and you saw and participated in a giveaway for an issue of Nomadic Knits. Isn't that beautiful? It's the Michigan edition, and we are one of the featured artists in this beautiful publication. Take a look. That's ours right there. That's a dusk colorway. It's just, let's see if we can just kind of flip through. It's just a beautiful publication with some really great photography, some beautiful patterns, lots of good things about Michigan. Anyhow, that's Nomadic Knits, and you can find them online at nomadicknits.com. And I believe you can through there get your issue, but you can also get a virtual or a online version of it as well through their Ravelry store. So go ahead and check out Nomadic Knits. I'm looking right now, nomadicknits.com. And it has all of the information and some patterns, and just it's a really robust website. So go take a look at that. And the winner is getting a physical copy. We're gonna send her one of those and a $50 gift certificate to twistedfiberart.com. So congratulations, Lily Kretzel, on winning that beautiful prize. Very exciting. When you were taking the survey in order to get in on the action and win this prize, I asked 2 quick questions, and the answers were very exciting. So it sounds like you guys, those of you who took the survey, would really like to meet some of the other artists that are featured in the issue. and that the majority of you are pretty savvy when it comes to Zoom. So we are actually in talks with the rest of the designers, fiber artists, even the editors are all going to meet later today virtually to talk about doing a Zoom presentation type thing, answer questions, talk about the designs and the issue and just talk about everything. And we would like to invite all of you to join us in that presentation. So I'm really excited. It's still in the planning stages, but it's something that we'd like to do rather quickly. So as soon as I have some more information from that meeting and from that planning, I will let you all know what is happening. Likely the information will be in this Friday's newsletter, the Twisted News newsletter on Friday, and I'll probably do a little video component as well to talk a little bit about that. It's just sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Getting just to know everybody and going through some of the different designs. And if I know my fiber dyeing friends, there will probably be some coupons available. Some coupons given away during that live event. So stay tuned for some Nomadic Knits fun, and we'll get you all the information as soon as I have it. Look for it this Friday. So congratulations, Lily. Your issue is on the way, and everyone else, stay tuned. We'll have some fun coming up. Speaking of coming up, this weekend is our Ready to Ship sale. I know we've been doing a lot of events lately where we're doing our Ready to Ship items, but we don't usually do a free, we haven't done a free shipping event with double points in a very long time. Those of you who use our system understand what double points means for your holiday yarn budget. This is a great opportunity to get some yarn, get your points, rack them up, and be able to use them for your holiday yarn shopping needs. It's only for the weekend. So it starts on the 18th, which I think is a Friday. I believe it's Friday through Sunday. So 18th through 20th. Anything you buy in that category will be free shipping, and you will also get double points on the entire site over the weekend. Free shipping in the ready to ship category, double points on the entire site over the weekend. So if you have something that you've been looking at and pining over, now's the time. Get your order in so you can get your double points. Do it this weekend. Okay, I have some fun things that I haven't even put out in the newsletter yet, but I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's very exciting. We have a new collection that we are going to introduce next Friday. So not this week, but on the Friday the 25th. It's called the Farmer's Market Collection. And in a second, I'm going to show you some of the colors. I've got some swatches to show you. But I wanted to tell you that we thought about it. We thought, how can we celebrate this? And we know you guys love our limited time colorways. So we are going to release Mon Petit Chou, one of the most asked for colorways. When we ask, what do you want to come back? Mon Petit Chou is high on the list, and it's kind of in theme with the farmer's market. Mon Petit Chou in French means my little cabbage. It's a beautiful purple and green chartreusey colorway. You'll see some pictures very soon. Just Google Mon Petit, M-O-N, Mon Petit, P-E-T-I-T, Chou, C-H-O-U, Twisted Fiber Art, and you'll find it. Go on Ravelry, it's there. Go on Pinterest, it's there. It's a very popular retired colorway. So for the week leading up to the release. That's Monday the 21st through Thursday the 24th. Mon Petit Chou will be available on our site. You can get it in any size and any base that's available. Now, I must say, Ariel is still out of stock. I know. We are waiting. We're going to get it as soon as it's available. Unfortunately, it is not at this time. Hey, just a hint, there is some Ariel in the ready to ship, like a lot of it. So if you are having your Ariel withdrawals, check out the ready to ship section over the weekend. However, Ariel, it's not going to be available on. At least not right now. We just can't get it. So as soon as we can get it, we will get it and it'll be back. But every other base and every other size will be available for the Mon Petit Chou. And then on Friday, September 25th, the Farmers Market collection will become available. And there will be a coupon for that day only to get $10 off anything you order in that collection. So, are you ready? Here we go. These are the colorways. I'm going to show you the swatches. We usually make it a surprise, but I want to show it, so I'm gonna. This is the first one. It's called Leafy Greens, and it goes all the way from radicchio to spinach or kale, whatever. Leafy greens, it is beautiful. If you look up close, it's really, you can see some of the little splotchy, that's where the yarn, the dye breaks a little bit when you're dyeing. And it's one of my favorite aspects about a single color evolution. It's not really single color, it's many different greens going and shades going throughout, but it's just a part of the beast. And I think it's so cool when it gets knit up like that and you can see little flecks of gold. Isn't that pretty? It just happens naturally, and I think it gives the colorway so much more interest and depth. Boy, I just love this one. Okay, so this one's called Leafy Greens. Now this one, isn't it gorgeous? This one's called Tuber. You got your potatoes on this side, your turnips over here, and your carrots over on this side. It's like a burnt orange. It's a really fall color. Meg is working on a new design. It's like a cape with a split over the shoulder. We're hoping to have it ready by the 25th so that we can get that pattern out there as well. But there will definitely be pictures of this colorway all knit up and made up so that you can really see. Look at this section right in this area right here, how it kind of is dappled. Isn't it just, oh, okay. So this is Tuber. So we've got Leafy Greens, Tuber. This one's called Heirloom. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, color people, this is it. This is the one. Look at those colors. This is called Heirloom. I picked a tomato in my garden over the weekend that was right this color with these purples, and oh, it's so bright. I like this gold end too. It's so different. Okay, and the last one is called Rare Earth. It's kind of a chocolatey color here on the end, and this is like a peachy, I don't know. When I think of a farmer's market, I always think of pottery. I can't remember the last time I was at a farmer's market and there wasn't somebody there with some beautiful handmade mugs or bowls or something like that. And I saw this colorway and I said, well, that's rare earth. That is just clay, right? So beautiful. So that's the collection. leafy greens, tuber, heirloom, and rare earth. It's a beautiful collection. They all work well with each other. I think there'd be some really cool projects made, maybe combining a couple of these colorways. I see a sweater happening, especially in that tuber colorway. I could really dig a sweater in this colorway, or the rare earth, right? Come on. There's just so many options. Anyhow, so that's the Farmers Market collection. It will be available starting on September 25th. There will be a coupon available. And don't forget about Mon Petit Chou leading up to the sale of the Farmers Market collection. Okay, now here's what I know you guys are all really waiting to hear about. I put a little teaser in this week's newsletter about subscriptions. Now, I'm really excited about this. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. The time just wasn't right. We didn't have enough time physically to get it done in the past. But one thing that the pandemic has afforded us is some individual creative time. So that's not something we had before. We were always all together, which is a fantastic place to be, and we kind of want to get back there. But we are separated by some distance, be it just a few miles. And that means that we have a little bit more time to really go deep inside our brains and think of some solutions to our issues that are outside the box. One of the issues that we've been having that because of the pandemic is club is really hard to do remotely. It just is. It's a very collaborative process. We all work together in order to create the colorways, in order to get the theme on point, in order to get all of the extras ordered, and it's very, very collaborative, and we kind of need to be in the same space in order to bounce ideas and get things all tied up in a timely way to make sure that it's available for you all at the same time. And we haven't had that opportunity since the pandemic began because we're just not physically in the same space. So it seemed like the perfect time to get moving on this idea that I've had for a while now and really move on it. And subscriptions were born. Meg has been designing like a mad woman. Her colorways are just popping out of her brain and onto the fat fiber so quickly that they're starting to stack up, which is a really good thing. That means you get something like the Farmers Market collection, but then that means there's so many more that maybe just don't fit in to a collection of their own, but are gorgeous and beautiful on their own standalone colorways. So what we have decided is that we are going to release a colorway every month, y'all, every month. But in order to make it more fun and more club-like, we are going to do these subscriptions. Subscriptions at this point, now this is not all the information, we're still developing it, but it is pretty close to how we think it's gonna go. Subscriptions will go on sale every 3 months. And you will buy a 3-month subscription that can be renewed or canceled at the end of that period of time for the next 3 months. So we'll do it quarterly, right? So 4 times a year, you have the opportunity to get a 3-month subscription. And what it amounts to is a preview of the colorway that will be released the following month. Now you'll get a cake of yarn that is a usable size, nothing smaller than a medium cake of yarn. And truly, they will get bigger only from there. Something that you can create a cowl or a shawl or even a small sweater out of. And you get to choose whether you want an evolution or a self-striping. That's your choice here. But you don't get to choose, like if you want cools or warms or, like you do for a club. You get the colorway that you get. And then the next month it will be released. So that's kind of your post-club period, where if you get, say you get a medium cake of something, you want a little bit more yardage, you can add on to it then. Everyone else in the world will then have the opportunity to buy, and then we can make a decision starting there whether or not that colorway will stay in rotation or if it won't. It will probably give it a couple months just to see how it does. And then we'll decide if we're going to pull it or not. So it might be exclusive, it might not be. It really all depends on sales. But you get the opportunity to get it first and play with it. Now, I know I said colorways, and that's true. Every month we'll do a new colorway, but we love to play with bases. Recently, we've been able to release a few more. You've seen Zoftig, you've seen Svelte, you've seen Happy and Dazzle. These are all new bases that previously we weren't able to have because of our website restrictions. But because of the new format, we can now have as many bases really as we want. And so if you are in our subscription and we're trying out a new base, guess who gets the opportunity to play with some of these new bases? That's right. Subscribers will then get that opportunity as well. So it may be a new colorway, but it may also be a new base. And that's not something that the rest of the world will have the opportunity to try while we're getting this all going. So subscriptions, it's going to be a lot of fun. I really hope that you're as excited about this as I am. This is, I think, a really good answer to our problem. And I really, really hope that you love the subscription service. I know I do. I'm really excited about it. We have way more things on the horizon. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm feeling September. I wore yarn today for the first time since all summer long. I wore yarn. My neck was a little chilly sitting in here today, so I thought I'd throw that on. This is gonna be good. I'm really excited about all of this new stuff. Hey, if you've got any questions, shoot me an email, goods@twistedfiberart.com. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't done that already. If you hit subscribe, you'll get an alert when the video comes out. Sometimes I post them while I'm still working on the newsletter that goes along with it. So you have the opportunity to be one of the first to see it. But I hope you hit subscribe and you join me. I try and do these every week. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. I know it was a long one, but I had so much to talk about. I'll see you later. Bye.